We live? Hey guys, so we've got a bit of a problem with our Wi-Fi. So we are trying to find the best spot because we are. Jordan has come here to church to find the best, so that we have more leaders involved, more people involved. So let's try and find the best Wi-Fi spot. We have been advised that Pastor Mark has some of the best Wi-Fi spots. So, Pastor Mark, thank you so much. We're going to go use your office. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right. There we go. Wow. Hey, guys. This is Pastor Mark's office. Let's go in. Hello. Social distancing, working from home. Wow. Amazing. Right, let's put everything down. So guys, we're setting up. Feel free to talk in the chat while we're setting up. We've got a lot of giveaways this week for next week, a lot of prizes, a lot of stuff to do, get through. So we may overrun a little bit. We may not finish at 3:30 this week. We'll probably finish a little bit later.
Oh, Amy's online.
Who's online?
Amy Marisi.
Hey, Amy. Is it only Amy?
Yeah. Well, there's more than Amy, but someone's commented.
Brilliant. Well, we know that it's working. Yeah, I can't bend down. So guys, if you're wondering why I'm so helpless, I have unfortunately, the last couple of days, slipped a disc in my back, which meant that I'm very useless. So I'm on the way to repair. That's why Pastor Jordan is running around doing everything. That's good. Brilliant.
Alpha.
Hey Alpha. Who else? I'm gonna have a look on the phone as well. See who we got on. Let's have a look. No, mine's still the old one. There we go. There it is. That's why Pastor Jordan is running around. Brilliant. Bummy, hi. Benedict, hi. Alpha, hi. Kyra's on. Good afternoon, Kyra. Good afternoon to you too. Oh, we got a fan. Pastor Mark is living the dream. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go. Jordan, we had to come on a slightly cramped sofa.
Oh, man, it's great to see you people. How is everybody?
It's been a crazy start to CitYouth Live TV. Absolutely crazy. But,
man.
we have got some amazing stuff coming up. Jordan, what have we got coming up this week?
Man, we've got some really good questions to ask you in this quiz, in this live quiz. So, there was a lucky winner last week.
Yeah.
Winner of those Haribos, that pack of
Haribos.
Haribos. Everyone loves some Haribos.
Oh, God,
we've got, today we've got another quiz, another
quiz.
part 2 of the lockdown quiz. And we've got some VR goggles to give away. Some VR goggles.
Oh man, VR goggles.
Who's gonna love some VR goggles?
And these are ones that you can slide your, like, you don't have to buy anything extra. You don't have to go and, we're not gonna give you like PlayStation ones and then you got to go and buy a 200 quid PlayStation. No. These are some easy VR goggles where you just slide your phone in, picture of a roller coaster on there, video, and you're on one.
That's it, man.
You're on one.
That's it.
It's crazy.
So we've got that coming up as well. We've got a great message from Jake.
Oh,
I've heard from Jake in a long time.
Pastor Jake, brother Jake.
You guys love Jake. So we've got Jake coming on and he's going to be speaking to you about the book of Acts. And then we've got a couple of announcements to make as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got a couple of announcements to make. So, yeah, man, like, we're here. I can't believe
finally here.
We're this close, guys. Like, don't worry, we're clean.
We're clean.
We've done the
we go after this, we go and have a shower.
We've got all the antibodies anyway. We're good. We're okay. We're good.
So just in case you guys don't know, I was very ill at the very start of this pandemic. We don't know whether I had coronavirus or not, but it's very likely that I did. So it's okay, I've got the antibodies.
Yeah, he's got all the antibodies now, and so we're glad that you're okay, Josh. We're glad that you're okay. We're really glad that you're okay.
Got a new problem, but
yeah, exactly. All right, cool. So, guys, let us know in the live chat how you are doing. If you haven't joined us before, if you don't know about us, I'm Pastor Jordan. This is Josh. This is our apprentice, youth apprentice. I'm the youth pastor, and we're just glad to have you. We're glad to just kind of be with you, chill with you for half an hour, and yeah, play some games, have some fun.
Let's do it.
All right, people. What I'm gonna do right now, is I'm gonna head over to the other side, grab the rest of our stuff. Josh, can you tell them how did this happen?
I will tell them.
Tell them a little story.
I'll tell them
Josh.
a little story.
Story.
All right, so I'll come move into the middle. Story time. Hey, at CitYouth. It's your presenter, Josh. There's a little story time for you. So I don't know if you know, but as I said earlier, threw my back out, slipped the disc. Slip eye disc guy, and basically what happened was I was doing a normal day, and the only person that I can kind of hug during social distancing is my lovely wife. So many of you know Corinne, it's just a worship, she's quite small, so I went down to hug my wife. As I hugged her, my back slipped out and I face planted the floor, and it was great. A lot of pain. And I was basically kind of paralyzed in a sense from my waist down for about a day and a half. Couldn't move, couldn't walk, and it was bad. But enough about me. Let's have a look in the chat. Let's see who we've got here. Let's have a chat with you guys. So what have we got? We've got Mimi. It's my dad's birthday today, so we're doing an online Zoom party. Happy birthday to Bemi's dad. So good that you guys are doing a Zoom birthday party. Really good initiative way to do that. Who have we got? Who else we got? Bemi as well. Josh, you still owe us chocolate. So guys, that's because Zoom meetings. The story behind the chocolate that I owe Bemi and a lot of other people is our Zoom meeting on a Thursday. So if you want to find out more about how you can get chocolate or anything else, and just community, make sure that you come on to our Zoom meetings 7 o'clock Thursday evening. So that's tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock. We've got games, we have discussions, and actually we just spend some time together, which is really, really nice. What have we got? Natasha, sorry Josh, thank you very much for saying sorry about my back. Thank you. Shows you care. Or hello. Right, what else we got? Just having a look through the chat, mate, and seeing who's online.
Man. Seriously, guys, we missed you, you know. I know we put our hands up if you were at the Zoom meeting on Thursday. We put our hands up because I asked the question, who misses church? Who misses church? We miss church, man.
Man, it's not the same without you guys.
It's not the same, and so we're praying for everybody who does have the condition. And for those who are working hard to eradicate the condition, that things get back to normal as soon as possible. We are working towards that as a church. Okay, so how about
out of breath, mate?
Yeah, and I've missed the run. I've missed the stairs. You know how many stairs we've got in this building?
No, I'm taking lifts.
But how about we go for a quiz? Is everybody ready for a quiz?
Let's do this. Come on.
Yeah, let's see your thumbs up. Let's see your hands. Let's see your high fives. If you are ready to win some VR goggles.
Can we have a look at these VR goggles first before?
Yeah, man.
Let's have a look. So, it's make your own VR goggles. You gotta make your own, which is great because you guys have literally nothing to do anyway for next week before you go back to school. So, man, this is sick, you know.
Yeah,
and it's only 14 easy steps, and you have a pair of VR goggles. 14 easy steps. So let's do this quiz, man.
Okay, so
I'm gonna eat a wagon wheel.
Alright, so where are we with this quiz? We have our quiz, which is okay, let me give you the first question, yeah?
Let's do it.
So the very first question is. Go. Maths question. The very first question is, what type of triangle has 3 sides that are all different lengths? What type of triangle that has all 3 sides, but they're all different lengths?
You
Put
guys
your answer in the chat. What do you think the answer is for people? What do you think the answer is?
Because you've learned this at school, probably.
You know,
this is life-changing advice that you learn in maths about different triangles. So you should all be here, because you'll know that when we go into the work world, triangles, they're everywhere.
Triangles. Okay. Who we got? Oh, we've got some answers here.
Oh, not yet.
Isotopes.
Isotopes triangle.
Not quite. We've got some good answers. Scaling. Are you sure, people? Are you sure? I think you're correct, actually.
Is it scalene?
It is scalene.
Oh, I was going to say obtuse, but I think that's an angle.
Yeah, obtuse angle is the
big angle.
The big angle on the
The
side.
The bat angle.
Yeah, the
bat
rest
angle.
of the angle. That, yeah. I actually thought it was isosceles because I just like the way.
Oh, isosceles triangle.
It just sounds funny.
Isosceles.
Yeah. No, it is scalene. Well done, people.
Scaling.
It is scalene. A scaling triangle has
Alpha. Scaling in it. No, I don't think it's a scaling in it. I think it's just scaling alpha. There's no in it.
It's not. All right, so you ready for the next question, yeah? Ready for the next question? What ocean is the world's deepest ocean?
The deepest?
The deepest.
So not the largest, the deepest.
The deepest. What ocean is the world's, like, what do you think it is? The world's deepest ocean.
Want to have a bar? Because it's got to be really
it has
deep,
to be really
you
deep,
know what
yeah, because Josh is really tall.
Yeah.
Josh is really tall.
But an actual answer,
An actual answer, yeah. An actual answer.
It's got to be... Let's have a look. Let's go... Pacific. Not specific. Pacific.
Sorry, I just moved the camera.
That's alright.
Pacific. Is it?
Or the Atlantic. Is it oh no, it'll be. Where is the? What's
Kyler,
the one?
you can't put question mark.
You can't Atlantic question mark. No. What's the one with the
Bermuda Triangle?
No. The trench. The Mariana Trench. Because that's the deepest trench. So that obviously would have to be the deepest ocean. Logic.
I don't.
So the Mariana Trench is like near the Caribbean.
Okay, yeah.
So it'll be that sort of sea.
Yeah. So yeah, it is the Pacific Ocean.
And I think the Mariana Trench is in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, so Matt, you got it right. Kyra, you got it right.
Patience.
Elena, you got it right. Bemi, you got it right. Patience, you got it right. Yeah, man. Okay, so that's the second question. The third question, we had a human body question last week. We've got another human body question. In the human body, what is the hallux?
I'm sorry, the what?
The hallux. Hallux. What part of the human body is the hallux?
That's that thing. That's the thing in it that Voldemort puts all his soul into in Harry Potter.
But yeah, well, you know what? It's probably not a part of the human body, so it can't be that.
No, so it's not that.
What do you think? The
hallux.
The human body is the hallux. What is that, guys? What part of the human body is the hallux?
Let's think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for like somewhere near the intestines. Large or small intestines?
Large or small intestines?
It's got to be something around there, surely. Because there's, I don't know.
I don't know. What's everybody else saying?
What's everyone else saying? We got leg, stomach, toe. Oh, toe. That's not a bad shout, you know. There's so many little bones in your toes. Leg, toe, lots of toes. Finger.
Guys, you can't Google things. You know what I mean? You know you can't Google it. Like the way to do this is to try and answer the question as it is.
Are they googling it? Do you reckon? Big toe. Someone said big toe. Is it your big toe?
It is your big toe.
Alpha. I'm calling you out on that, Alpha. I'm calling you out. Who else? Who else said toe? Arena. It's a fact. Loads of people put toe, and then decided to do that little bit more specific description.
Yeah, like. Oh yeah. Okay. So it is whole. Don't worry, guys. It is whole. So it is the whole is the big toe. Okay, so we're gonna go straight away to the next question, which will be.
He googled it.
In what
Benedict's grassing up his brother.
I know, yeah, he definitely googled it. In what English town did Adolf Hitler study art? In what English town did Adolf Hitler study art?
So Adolf Hitler actually studied in England.
He did. He studied art. Is it Hull, Stoke, Liverpool, or Birmingham?
Oh.
Hull, Stoke, Liverpool, or Birmingham?
In fact, with Josh, he actually got refused after a year or two of studying art.
Really?
And he decided to go down the political route. So, if Hitler was, in fact, accepted into the College of Art, then, or the University of Art, wherever that was, because I've got no idea, there probably would have been no Second World War.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So actually, blame it on the art teachers.
So which one though, guys? What do we think?
So what were the options again?
So the options are
I got it here. Stoke,
Liverpool, Birmingham, or London.
Liverpool. Nothing comes good out of Liverpool. Terrible football team. Terrible accent.
Wow, guys, like.
I can't. Yeah, Liverpool. It's got to be Liverpool.
Really?
You got to be Liverpool.
Well, okay. What if it isn't Liverpool? Would it be London? Like
yeah,
London?
it's got to be London then, isn't it? If it's not Liverpool, then it's got, because London's so big. What's the answer?
I completely get that. All right, cool. So,
what we got saying? What we got here? Birmingham, Stoke. Alpha retracted a message. So that means he put the wrong answer and now wants to put the right answer. What we got?
So the right answer is actually Liverpool. It is not Stoke. It is Liverpool.
It is Liverpool.
It is Liverpool.
It's Liverpool.
It is, yeah.
Amy as well also retracted her message. So I reckon you guys that are retracting put the wrong answer, googled it, then saw the right answer, retracted it.
Literally. Okay, next question.
Let's go.
Which letter sits furthest to the right on a QWERTY keyboard? Which letter sits furthest to the right on a QWERTY keyboard?
What's a QWERTY keyboard?
A QWERTY keyboard is like just the generic keyboard that you have.
Normal keyboard.
Normal keyboard that
like
you have.
On Windows PCs.
On Windows PCs, or even
a MacBook.
A MacBook. Yeah.
On your generic English keyboard, which is the letter that sits furthest to the right? And what are those options?
So we've got O, we've got J, we've got N, we've got P, and we've got
B. Yeah. But this could be quite easy if you are
on an actual computer.
So
everyone knows, yeah.
P.
Yes, it is in fact P. Okay. So we'll have one more question.
One more. Let's go.
One more question, and I'm gonna make this a slightly harder question for everybody. If you wanna definitely play along, continue to play along. And one of the things that we love to advocate for is eating healthy. So we have a question about eating healthy.
No one's been eating McDonald's because it's not been open.
It's not been open, but you know they have been opening in Japan. They have been opening Starbucks.
But they've opened McDonald's here now back in England today.
Have they?
Yeah, but not in Birmingham. Sad times. Sad times. I got up early just to see if there's a Mackey's open near me.
Right. Okay. So the next question is. Here we go. The next question is, bear with us, guys. The next question is, which May Queen, Wisely Crab, Fox Whelps, and Lane's Prince Albert are all species of what? All species of what?
What options?
Oranges, apples, or lemons. Oranges, apples, or lemons.
So May Queen, Wisely Crab, Fox Helps, and Lame Prince Albert are all species of what? Jordan.
Yeah.
Put the answer in.
Is it there?
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. Darn
Yeah.
it.
Because the answer's apples, isn't it?
Alright, yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is.
Alright, cool.
She's gonna get a Prince Albert apple.
So what we'll do is we'll change that question. And so the question is the Canary Islands were named after which animal?
Oh, the Canary Islands were named after which animal?
Which animal?
Which animal were the Canary Islands named?
So
Foxes.
we've got foxes. Oh, we've got pigs.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, we should put cats in there as well.
Pigs. We'll put cats in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
We'll put dogs in there.
Do you think we should put canaries in there?
And we'll put canaries in there.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, we'll put canaries in there. Yeah.
Just in case.
So which one do you think that one is, guys?
Yeah.
Which one do you think it is? Is it foxes, pigs, cats, dogs, or canaries? The Canary Islands were named after which animal? Now, which one do you think it is?
Oh, wow. Wow. If I was to think logically,
Yeah, go on.
but I don't. So let's go very logically. Let's go for cats. I know it's not true. Because you know, even though it's named Canary Islands, what if it was because they wanted loads of cats there to catch the canaries? So actually they just named it up. So it's actually named
That's the point.
cats,
That's
you know,
the point.
cats.
Yeah, that's the point.
Logic.
I'm not sure that that's the same. I don't think that's the same.
What we got saying?
Canary.
Canary, canary,
Yeah, people say
canary.
canary.
Guys, like,
Are you sure, guys?
are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
So the
What's
last
the-
question now.
What's the right answer, Jordan?
What is the right answer? Is dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah, mate.
No, it's not.
Seriously?
No, it's not.
It is, yeah.
It's actually named dogs.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
named after
It's
dogs.
named after a dog. Yeah.
You-
the
you
Canary
are joking?
Islands. No, I'm serious. Yeah.
What sort of
Google it.
guy?
Google
What
it.
guy
Google
goes?
Google it.
I'm gonna name this island
Google
after a bird,
Yeah. No,
but I'll believe that it's after a dog.
But I think they named it after a dog.
Oh wait, so they
And then-
called their dog Canary.
And I think, yeah, they then discovered maybe birds that were in the Canary Islands, so they called them canaries.
So actually, the birds of Canaries were named after a dog.
Yeah. That's what it is, man.
Wow,
That's what it is.
wow,
Yeah. So guys,
wow.
hopefully you enjoyed that quiz. If you got some answers right, then you have a chance in winning one of 3 VR headsets, and that could be on its way to you by next week. But right about now, we're gonna go through our little bit of teaching that Jacob has prepared for us. We're studying our Streetlights Bible curriculum, which is very good. It actually gives you some good thinking around the Bible and what is faith, and that's what we're on the faith journey about at this time for this season. So here is Jake delivering a message for you guys from the Book of Acts.
Youth, I've got a question for you. How does God choose his people? Now, we have our ways of choosing the people we're around, but I'm pretty sure God does it a little bit differently. After all, as you dive into the Bible, you see that God is described as a spirit being that creates, selects, chooses, forms nations, like he's done with Abraham, makes a people, and he has all his reasons for doing so. Now, I just bet these are slightly different to how we would do it, how we think about it. Thing is, when we look at who he chooses, as discussed already, it doesn't match what we would choose. If we had the option to choose everyone who is around us, it would not match the people chosen by God. He's different from us. He chooses and sees us differently than we see each other. His filter for choosing doesn't go with the general worldview. He calls who he wants, and it never seems to make sense from an outside view. Why would he want to call us anyway? You know, any of us, why? So, in the 4 Gospels, Christ is described 4 different ways. Now, there's reasons for that, but along with Christ, we meet the 12 disciples. Now, these 12 young men are described as being impatient, hard-headed, poor, some rich but hated, simple, most of them classed as nobodies in society, betrayers, scared, prideful, prejudiced, slow learners, doubters, zealous for all the wrong reasons, young, and most times faithless. Now, Can we be described as any of those words? Maybe. It's from these kinds of people, though, that God built his family. If you were starting a business, the people you would choose, most likely, the people you know are good in that area. Smart, genius, you probably get along with them, probably similar to yourself. However, who God chooses, there isn't a direct basis or general, call it, qualifications for it. He chooses who he wants and he builds his family. He picks a regular people, just like Abraham and these 12 disciples who we've seen through these 4 gospel writings. He calls them to himself. And as the scriptures read on throughout the New Testament, you see God choosing women who are prostitutes, men who have killed God's followers, and the list goes on and on and on. It goes on throughout history, and it will always be like that. He wanted the Jews, and on top of them, every other kind of person that wasn't an authentic Jew. Northern Africans, Greeks, even the Samaritans who were hated. To top it off, every single person he wanted in his family were sinners, messed up inside and out. But of course, Adam and Eve fell, and we came from them. So because Adam was a sinner, everything he produces also takes on that characteristic. So if he's a sinner, that means I'm a sinner, because I've come from him. So of course we're sinners. Unless someone doesn't come from Adam, which we already know who that is. So now that's introduced, we can dive into the book of Acts. So we enter Acts, and what we see is God's otherworldly love for people and his desire for transforming them. So God transforms the lowest of the low and the highest of the high in society, and everyone in between who hear his call and respond to him by coming and receiving what he has. New life. So the book of Acts shows the same no-name awkward disciples from the Gospels now becoming these apostles, these sent representatives of God to the entire world. With no education, no religious fancy family name, yet now all of a sudden they are boldly proclaiming Jesus's ways, his teachings, what he's done, Jesus as Lord, suffering in his name and turning the world upside down by leading the growth of God's chosen family. Look at the trust and the call God gives to his chosen Christ following family. Now to see this, we've got to go to Acts chapter 1, verses 6 to 11. And it reads like this. So when the apostles were with Jesus, they kept asking him, Lord, has the time come for you to free Israel and restore our kingdom? He replied, the Father alone has the authority to set those dates and times, and they are not for you to know. But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witness, telling people about me everywhere in Jerusalem, throughout Judea, in Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. After saying this, he was taken up in a cloud. While they were watching, and they could no longer see him. As they strained to see him rising into heaven, 2 white-robed men suddenly stood among them. Men of Galilee, they said, why are you standing here staring into heaven? Jesus has been taken from you into heaven, but someday he will return from heaven in the same way you saw him go. So with this commission, which is what we call it, Jesus established the Christian church, simply the followers of Christ, that would grow through the centuries by people coming to know God by faith, just like Abraham, God is still doing this through people like us today. He calls us to be transformed by faith in Him. By having faith in Christ, God as God and our Saviour, He can transform anyone, anywhere, no matter who they are. Come to Jesus and be made into a new person, forgiven and with a purpose. Thank you, CitYouth.
Thank you very much, Jake.
Round of applause for Jake.
Round of applause. Can I do the old...
What man of God?
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah, man. It's incredibly good to see Jake's face.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it, for you guys, like, not just see Jordan's, not to see our face. I know they're beautiful and they're amazing faces.
They are really good.
And perfectly made by God and Jesus.
Yeah.
But it's good to see other leaders, isn't it? And
man.
it's good to see Jake's face.
So we had Zeddy last week. We got Jake this week. We had Jake this week. I think it might be time for, like, I don't know, maybe Tommy to...
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, we haven't seen Tommy in a while. Becky as well.
Yeah, Becky. Well, Becky did the online Come Dine With Me.
Oh, he made those cracking, was it like
Desserts, man.
apple soufflés?
Yeah, he did. Now, I will be cooking this Friday.
Oh!
Yes, I will be cooking this Friday.
Jordan.
And come dine with me online on our live Instagram. If you don't know our Instagram, it is at CitYouth Birmingham. And I have no idea what I'm going to cook. Maybe make a suggestion. What can I cook with 4 ingredients? Like in the live chat, people. Yeah. In the live chat, what can I cook this Friday on Instagram Live with 4 ingredients?
I think still nothing beats my my amazing cup of what were they? They were like cupcakes in a mug.
Yeah, mug cakes.
Mug cakes.
Yeah, just
and I felt like a mug while making them, so I'm gonna say it went badly.
No, the second one, or was it the third one?
The third one. It was third time lucky.
Lucky, yeah.
But no luck because of Jesus, innit?
Yeah, only Jesus. But yeah, just let us know in the chat below or to the side, wherever that chat is. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go into a Q&A session. So we want you guys to ask us any kind of question that you might have. It could be a pressing question. It could be a question about the coronavirus. It could be a personal question about what we think about the coronavirus. Whatever that looks like, whatever that is, you can ask us questions and we'll try and answer it for you.
Matt's just said you can cook with apple. I don't know what that is. Chicken and bacon.
Apple, chicken and bacon.
And is that a wrap?
Apple.
You can make an apple, chicken and bacon wrap, mate.
Apple, chicken and bacon.
That's not that. If you made like
bad, actually.
If you made the apple, made that into like a sauce.
Yeah, like saute.
Like sugar, and then put it in our like chicken.
Yeah.
And then a bit of bacon on top.
Bacon on top, and then just wrap it. Oh, I need some veg though.
Meat.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I'll take that suggestion.
Q&A.
Right. Any more suggestions? But yeah, if you've got a question that you'd love to ask us, if you'd love to wonder about what the coronavirus is about, what we think about the coronavirus, or
it could be
how do we pray?
It literally could be something like how do we pray in this time? How can I lead a great devotional life with God? It could be something like that also. So it doesn't have to be about the coronavirus, but we will try and answer it. But we may not be able to answer it, but we can try. We do have phones as well, so we can get facts up if we need to. But it's with a twist, isn't it, Jordan?
Yes, it is with a twist.
Because what we're also going to do, guys, is...
Yeah.
So keep your questions coming in. Keep your questions coming in. Oh, it's a tomato. Sorry, Matt. It was a tomato, not an apple.
Okay.
So, yeah. So we've got balloons. Would you like a balloon?
We do.
And we're going to try and answer your questions while blowing balloons up until they pop. That's right. So we're going to keep blowing.
And we won't stop until we get a question. All right?
Oh my word, we're not going to stop, mate. There's not a question coming in, so let's go.
Come on, people. Get us a question.
There's a bit of lag, so it's going to be...
I know, yeah, it's going to be slow. Anything at all. Absolutely anything at all. Whatever you have a question of. But there is a question, actually, has been a pressing question about relationships.
Okay.
Because of how the coronavirus and the lockdown has been happening. Maybe you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. We don't know. We'll talk about it. But a lot of maybe older young people might be asking, well, how do we have long distance relationships. We're struggling
Yeah.
in connecting with our boyfriend or our girlfriend. How do we have long distance relationships?
Good question.
Good question, man. Do you want to have a go?
Yeah, well, I've been in a long distance relationship. Me and my lovely wife, Corinne, now wife, Corinne. She lived in Manchester and I was still studying at Regent's Theological College in Malvern. And I don't know about you guys, but I am terrible at communication. I am kind of your normal bloke that just is terrible at communication. So for Corinne, it was a real struggle. And actually, for me, as someone that loves to spend quality time with as back then was my girlfriend, now my wife, really, really hard for me as well. I was also working a lot and I was tired, and so when I get back home, I wouldn't necessarily want to just get on my phone and chat to her or anything like that. I just want to sleep. I was working like 50-hour shifts as a waiter during during my university time. But I had to understand, especially as a bloke, so guys out there, you know, women really, really do love it when you put effort in, big time. So even when you're tired and you just give them a message, it could be something like, hey, really sorry, I'm really tired, but hope you're doing well. Just to let you know I care about you. Actually, that's a really good way to do it. And ladies, the best advice as a guy I could give to ladies about long distance relationship is don't be like, oh no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
We are terrible, and I speak on behalf of all men. We are terrible for reading minds.
Oh yeah.
Oh my word. We are terrible at reading minds, which means you need to tell us what you're thinking and say it bluntly.
Like
Bluntly.
sharp as a knife.
Yeah.
Just
do
spell
it.
it out.
It's gonna hurt us.
You know, just
It
spell it
probably
out.
will hurt.
You know,
We'll
write
probably
on the
go away and
wall.
cry. But on a serious note,
Yeah.
if you don't tell us the way that you feel, the way that you're thinking, it's going to be very hard for us to show you back those feelings.
Yeah.
And care for you in the way that you want to be cared. So I just say be honest, be open. And that's the best thing you possibly can do.
Yeah, especially with a long distance relationship. It will take its toll. Now stop blowing the balloon because we do have a few questions.
Yeah.
It will take its toll. And maybe your parents don't even really approve or even know about the relationships. Always tell your parents about those relationships.
Oh, please.
In the long run, it is better. Yeah. But yeah, just keep the lines of communication open.
Yeah. The worst thing you can do is hide something.
Be honest about what you're saying. Be honest about how you're feeling. And just know that this lockdown won't last.
Yeah.
Won't last.
And just maybe actually what you can do is, as an action point, is why don't you make plans for future? So why don't you write down action points? Say, hey, when we're over the lockdown, why don't we go out and go to the cinema? Why don't we go out for a coffee?
Yeah.
Why don't we? I don't know what else young people do. It's very different to what I used to do as a young person.
Yeah, go to McDonald's.
Oh man,
go to
Mackey's, Nando's.
Go to the park.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
all that.
like, why don't you make a list of action points of something that you'd really enjoy and ask your partner or your girlfriend, boyfriend to do the exact same?
Yeah.
And then maybe confer and go, what's our top 10 things to do when lockdown is over? And it's kind of like a looking forward to the time when all this is done and over.
Exactly.
So, what we got? Next question.
We got a question from Kyla. Says, how much have you guys baked in lockdown? Because I feel like that's all I do.
Oh, that's a good question.
I actually haven't baked anything. So Tash has baked stuff. She's baked 2 cakes already. She's already baked two cakes. And I think my mom has already baked. So I just haven't baked.
Corinne's baking.
I haven't baked.
I baked those cupcakes in a mug.
Well, yeah, you did that. That's
apart
one.
from that,
60 days.
I don't really like bake. I think it's a bit boring.
I've cooked like a fried and stuff, like cook.
Oh yeah,
fried,
cook. I make loads of bacon sandwich. Like my bacon sandwich intake has gone right through the roof.
That's not cooking, Josh.
It is. What do you do when you make
slapping
bacon?
a piece of meat onto heat and then taking it back off again.
Nah, you have to flip it over and. All right, question for you guys then about bacon. And if we're gonna go down this route about bacon, let's make the controversial opinion: crispy bacon is better.
Amen.
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 Oh, Jesus is Lord.
Amen.
So, crispy bacon is better. What you guys think in the chat? But let's also think about other questions.
So there's another question. So math. I'm not math. I think it's math or math. Have you learned any new skills, Josh?
Have I learned any new
So
skills?
these balloons, we're blowing up the balloons until they pop. But we need your questions because we're not going to stop blowing them up until we get some more questions.
It's starting to resist.
Okay,
We're not going
to stop blowing them up until you ask questions. Yeah. So we've got 2 more minutes for some questions. We need some questions from you guys. Absolutely anything about church, about life, about the Bible.
It could be random as well. Like,
random.
you know, what's better, eggs or scrambled? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever
like,
it is.
anything you guys want.
Yeah. So that's why we're blowing up the balloons. But have you learned any new skills?
Josh. Bacon, crispy.
Have you learned any new skills?
Have I personally
During
learned any
lockdown,
new
yeah.
skills? No, I've enhanced my other skills. So I've not learned new skills.
I'm so scared.
Oh man,
So
I can
scared.
see it. Like,
So scared.
I don't want to throw my back out again, but I jump in. I've enhanced skills that I've had. So a lot of people think this is a terrible skill, but I play Xbox quite a lot, and I would see that as quite a big hobby of mine. And because I can't play football at the moment, I'm enhancing skills that I already have. So I've got really good at my Xbox games, playing Xbox with my mates. We're thinking about starting a clan and stuff like that, because we actually, the games that we play, we have got quite ridiculously good at them. So it's kind of like enhancing skills that I already have.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing. New skills are hard to get into,
Yeah.
especially when you're bored.
Oh,
When you're at
completely.
home. Learning new skills is good, like it could be a new language or anything. But
No, I have.
What?
Podcasting.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you just does podcasts, yeah.
Yeah, so the CitYouth Podcast we've got at the moment on Spotify. Please go check it out.
We've got
There's 2 episodes at the moment.
Yeah.
Next week's episode may be delayed a little bit just because we haven't been able to record it because of my back. So CitYouth Podcast, I would say that's a new skill.
Yeah.
Trying to entertain people with a voice rather than just all of this.
With just this.
So yeah.
I think the only new skill that I say I've learned, but I've improved on, is my keyboard playing. So I can now play John Legend, Ordinary People on the keyboard.
No, I can as well.
Really?
No, not John Legend. I can play All of Me.
Oh!
I learned All of Me on.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, we can play it together. We can just do a John Legend melody.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, while I'm preaching, I might end up, playing the keyboard. I don't know. You never know. Person laid back might be a bit of a rave, John
Oh,
Legend.
this is one. This is
Okay.
quite a personal one with us too. How did you two meet?
How did we meet?
Yeah.
We met.
So we met.
The first time we ever met.
Was here.
Yeah, it was here.
So I'm a southern boy. I'm from the south, and I'm from originally Yeovil and down south. Many of you will not know where that is, but it's a horrible town. It's a terrible town. Terrible football team. But I came to be an apprentice here. Pastor Mark found me and thought it'd be great for me to come here. Picked me up, brought me over here.
Yeah, man.
Just finished at Melbourne, and I met Jordan.
Yeah, we went
And
for a coffee.
went for a coffee,
and
went for a chat.
went for a chat.
Jordan was like,
I was like, yeah, you got a job.
no, it's not wow. No, it's how it went. So yeah, and we kind of grew in our relationship from there. And I would say
man.
we're quite close now
Yeah.
as work colleagues,
I
and
was
I
gonna
would say we're quite good mates as well now.
Yeah, so we're more than work. Just like, oh yeah, this is work, and this is what we're
Yeah,
gonna do.
no.
Like, we're dead.
Ah!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Gonna cry.
It was really big.
Oh
It
man.
was really big.
Oh my word.
There we go.
I can't.
There we go. That's one balloon. My balloon popped.
Did you
need
just
to
did it
keep
touch
doing-
the? I can't.
I think it might have been. I think it might have been this.
I can't.
I think it actually might have been this.
Oh man, I don't think I can. Oh my word. I'm
You
gonna cry.
okay, Josh? Are you alright, mate? Are you okay?
Guys, if someone wants to screen record that and send it back to us in a slow-mo, please do. Man. Woo!
Okay, cool. That's it for questions. I want to see this part, but that's it for questions. But we are going to have a rundown of the week for the last little part of our show. We're going to have a rundown of the week. I'm really scared, man. And
Can we just pop it?
No,
Can we
no,
just
no,
pop
no,
it?
keep blowing it, keep blowing it. Now, a rundown of the week, and how the rundown of the week's gonna. Jordan's face is gonna be a meme. It's so easy.
Please, guys, make that into a GIF.
I mean,
make that into a. I want to see what both our reaction was. We'll go and watch that back later.
You're gonna watch that back.
Someone screen record it, slow mo it, and send it to either our email, CitYouth@bcc.live, or even just put it on our Instagram. I can't blow it because there's no room to blow anymore.
Just stretch it a little bit more. Stretch it a little bit more. All right, cool. So. Okay, so I don't know this way. Why are you doing it this way?
Because I'd rather the impact go on you than me.
I did that way.
Where did it hit?
No. Just that way. You just go that way. Okay. So we've got a few announcements. So the reason why we're not 2 meters apart is because we're okay to do this. Boris has said, you know, if you can go into work, go and work. That's fine.
And this for us is work.
Is work. This is
but
us work.
We don't see it as work because we like you
we
guys.
Love it. Yeah, we love it. Okay. But we have on a Monday. If you haven't watched it already, if you haven't watched it already, on IGTV, I'll put a devotional on there about what we can do, what we can practice during our time in lockdown to become more spiritual. That's Mondays. Tuesdays, come on, keep blowing, Josh. Tuesdays, every other Tuesday we have our podcast that is released at around about 3 p.m. on a Tuesday. If you haven't watched the first 3 episodes, go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go and check that out. On a Wednesday, we have this, which is YouTube Live. We have this, which is YouTube Live. I'm so scared. Just go. No, we have this, which is YouTube Live. Goes live at 3 p.m. unless there's a technical difficulty, which happened today. And so we're so sorry for that.
I can't blow it anymore, Jordan.
You can. And then, oh, jeez. And Thursdays we have Zoom. So if you didn't know, this Thursday at 7 p.m. you'll be sent a link if you're a part of CitYouth. If you're not a part of CitYouth, drop a link. Stop!
I can't. It won't pop.
Just blow it more. If you aren't a part of CitYouth, drop a comment and we'll try and contact you in this video when it's uploaded, and another video like on our channel. Or send us a DM and follow us at Instagram at CitYouth Birmingham. And let us know your details so we can get that link to you. We do Zoom.
My hand muscles are hurting.
Conversation. We do questions, challenges, games as well. And that's for this Thursday. But also this Thursday, guys, really excited. We're gonna vote on what film we're gonna watch for next Thursday at our Netflix watch party, which is next Thursday. Yeah. Woo! Netflix watch party is what we like. Yeah. So we've got Netflix watch party. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh! Oh.
I think I salivated.
That scared me so bad.
There's so much balloon everywhere.
That scared me so bad.
I can't listen. I can't.
Oh man.
Where was the end?
That scared me so bad.
Is that your end or my end?
Like, that's my end.
There's bits beneath. Oh, we've got to make sure we clean out past the
we
marks.
got-
Oh,
we
move
got-
your foot.
Don't shout us.
I found
please.
it out.
Don't shout us. That was amazing. So yeah, this Thursday we're gonna be on Zoom having our chat, voting for the film that we're gonna be watching next week for our live watch party on Netflix. That's gonna be happening next week at 7 o'clock. And then Fridays we have come down with me online. So I'm gonna be doing this week, and we'll get one of you guys to do it next week.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Well, we've also just had a suggestion. I think the best meme and caption of the balloon screen faces should get a prize.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think so as well. And you know, if it is really good, I mean really good, it will be a good prize.
It'll be a good prize.
Like,
we will get you a good. We've got a box of prizes right here, yeah. But we'll get you something really
good. Like, it won't be like hello. It won't be a prize which will be like, okay, no, it will be a good prize.
It will be a good prize.
And we'll make sure that we
if
send
you
it
can get
to
us
you.
a great meme with our faces and send it in to CitYouth@bcc.live.
Someone send it into our
That'd be
Instagram.
Or our Instagram. Yeah, we'll have a look
now.
now. That's fine. We'll get you a good prize. And then obviously Sundays, Josh is on stage on Sundays. Playing that
not
Kahan.
for the next 2 weeks, unfortunately, because of me back. But after that,
we normally have worship services at 10:30 on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Definitely tune into that.
yes, I can't. I'm not logged in at the moment on CitYouth Birmingham.
Oh, yeah,
so.
okay, it's fine.
But
Okay,
it's alright.
cool.
We'll have a look later.
Yeah, we'll have a look later. So yeah, Zoom. If you don't know what Zoom is, it is a conferencing app. It's a good way to stay connected to your friends. It's kind of like what FaceTime does or WhatsApp.
Yeah,
but you
or
can have as
house
many
party
people.
as well.
Yeah, house party. Yeah. So if we have your number and you get CitYouth text already, you will be sent a link for tomorrow's.
If you guys, if you know that we don't have your number, please send it to us on a secure platform. Again, message our CitYouth Instagram or our message our email at CitYouth Birmingham. Was it CitYouth?
CitYouth at BCC.
Oh yeah, just CitYouth at BCC.live.
Okay, cool. I think we've pretty much had it. We've had enough time, so we're at the end of the show.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's that balloon. It threw me off.
Man, I tell you what,
that balloon.
my lips hurt.
So if you were a part of our quiz today and last week, last week's prize was the Haribo. This week's prize is the VR goggles. We'll look at that. We'll contact you and we'll get you those VR goggles if you are a winner.
Yeah. So we are for this week, isn't it? And Haribos for last week.
Haribos, but next week we are giving away Bibles. Really cool, brand new Bibles.
Sick.
We have right here. If you don't have a Bible, this is a really good. It's an easy win.
Yeah.
You tune in next week. You play the game. You have a go at the quiz.
Win the Word of God.
Win the Bible. Yeah. But yeah, anything else, like anything you wanna say?
I think just really, guys, stay connected with us.
Yeah,
please make sure that you're listening to that podcast. A lot of time and effort goes into getting guests and editing it. So please go ahead over to Spotify or iTunes. Leave the balloon alone, and go and listen to that, please. So that'd be really, really good for you to kind of stay connected that way. Stay connected on our Zoom. Stay connected with friends. And guys, actually, if you want to kind of start your own things to stay connected with other friends from church, please do that. Maybe, guys, an idea that it could be to set up a WhatsApp group with just your friends from church, or even with people that maybe you don't even know from church. Man, you are asking for it.
I know.
Because I don't think I jumped that much twice, and you are asking for it. So why don't you set up something new so that you guys can stay in contact, and why don't you pastor and disciple one another, and kind of be like Jesus in that sort of way. Don't leave it just down to us. You guys should do something about it too.
Yeah, you guys can do it. And probably on the last note, if you guys have got Muslim friends, you probably know it's Ramadan. They're probably going through their fasting at the moment. But we'd want to just encourage you with a resource and a website, which is www.30daysofprayer.com. And that is one way you can find out and learn how to pray for your Muslim friends. If you're Muslim and you're watching this, we're praying for you. But if you are Christian and you're watching this, you can pray for your Muslim friends through that resource at 30daysofprayer.com, because again, it's Ramadan. It's going to finish on Saturday. Yeah. But that's something you can do to feel helpful during this lockdown.
Oh, and one more thing, actually. Mystery envelopes.
Mystery boxes.
So, envelopes. So,
my days. Always happens.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Brilliant. So, we are sending out the mystery envelope for last week. That's going out to Jada.
Yeah. Well done, Jada.
Well done, Jada. Round of applause for Jada.
Well done, Jada. What have we got? Got one of these for Jada. Definitely got one of these. Well, then we also have
So, if you guys want to have a mystery envelope, it could have absolutely anything in it. Please go and comment on this video. Not on the live chat, but what you'll have to do is wait until we have uploaded this as a video, and then go back and comment on that video. And comment probably, let's have it specific this week. So I want you to comment, what should I comment about? Balloons. Let's do it. Let's comment your just random facts about balloons. Random facts about balloons.
Yeah.
And because that's really been this episode, isn't it?
And that's it, guys.
Cheers. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, people. We love you. We miss you so much.
Yeah, we do.
And we're praying for you. So definitely take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, people. Bye.